What the fuck is up, y'all? I'm back with another video. It's a little bit different from what usual videos that I be doing. But today's video is going to be anonymous, or however you want to say. Just Reddit confessions and just, stories and whatnot that will basically just kind of blow your mind or make you go like, what the fuck? But again, this is the first time ever doing this type of video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if y'all want to see more type of videos like this. I want to be versatile with my content and do different things with it, so people can find what they like and what they enjoy. And honestly, this is the type of shit that I personally enjoy. So again, let me know if y'all want another one of these type of videos. So let's get into the first story. So this post was posted on the Reddit forum r/confessions by username acceptablepower6951, and the title is called "I Think I Like My Therapist." So I've been seeing a new therapist for the past couple of months now. Things are going really well. I've been to therapy before, but other ones haven't really understood me or helped me as much as she has. She gets a lot of my jokes, matches my vibe pretty well. Obviously she's a therapist, so she's really smart, she's funny, and really sweet too. She's really pretty, and I love how her hair's so angelic. I'm always thinking about our conversations and questions that I have for her about stuff she likes. I don't know if I like her as a person or if I like her. Maybe I think I like her because it's masking other feelings. I'm just going to stop right there before I show the replies from different OPs. But I mean, you go to therapy to get help for your mental health and just basically, vent about traumas, all that. I mean, everyone knows what therapy is, really meant for and whatnot. I mean, it's not meant to, I guess, get a love interest, especially from your therapist, because at the end of the day, you're going there to seek help, all that shit. So it is kind of crazy from this OP that he is starting to have like some type of love interest for his own therapist, who at the end of the day is doing her job and, trying to help him with his mental health and help him with just his life in general. You know what I'm saying? So that right off the bat, I think that's a little crazy. Just because, again, that's your therapist. She's there to, help you and get through your problems, not to, have a fucking love interest in her. Okay, then we have a user who replied to this post by the username Scrolly_Polly. And that's why we're still in therapy. It's a pretty common thing. Don't worry. Look up transfers. That's what you're experiencing. And then the OP replies, how would I go about ending visits then? Me telling her that it's just not going to work out with me. Weird, since it's easy to talk to her because it's kind of hard to explain everything to new people. And again, I'm just going to stop right there. Like I just said, you go to therapy just so you can help, so you can seek help and, talk about your trauma and whatnot. I mean, you don't go to therapy just to, spark a love interest or just find, just find that type of shit. Because again, at the end of the day, she is your therapist and she is doing her job and making sure that you are okay and making sure you get whatever you can say off your chest. So it will be definitely unprofessional on her side if it was like the roles reversed. So, I mean, definitely the best option is to go seek another therapist. I mean, preferably like a male, just so you don't have to worry about getting interested in your therapist. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's a little crazy. I mean, there's been crazier stories that I've heard. I mean, this is really nothing. But yeah, if you're starting to, get feelings for your therapist, then you should definitely go find a new therapist, preferably a male, so it's not to a gender you're not attracted to, I suppose. But yeah, we're gonna go and head into the next story. This next story is posted on the same Reddit forum r/confessions by a username called Successful Bar 9187, and the title is called "I tried to OD 3 weeks ago and I'm glad it didn't work." 3 weeks ago, I decided to end things. I took a bunch of whatever I could find in my medicine cabinet, and I tried to sleep. I woke up feeling like shit and hungover. I had thrown up a couple of times all over my pillow and sheets. I decided to go to work anyways, sat in the office feeling like I'd been run over by a bus. People asked me, "What's up?" I said I just had a bad hangover. That night I went to an office after hours gathering at a local bar. I threw up a couple of times during the day. I still have my suicide note in my bedside drawer. 2 days after that I got a promotion. Nothing crazy, just an overdue step as my boss called it. About a week later I got a cat after spontaneously doing so. She brought a lot of light into my life, taking care of her. I've named her Mooney. I don't know, it just feels odd that I really tried to take my life 3 weeks ago. Now that I'm feeling better and more people tend to talk to me now that I have a cat to talk about. For a few years, life has felt like a movie with no music, color grading. It still feels like that, but my cat brings me a little warmth. A Reddit user named Coconut Shoe commented, "I'm glad it didn't work. I hope you find the peace in some other form, my friend." I really feel like that mental health is a huge part in life that you really have to take care of. If you feel like that no one is there for you and no one will, is going to listen to you, and if you're fully committed on taking your own life, I highly suggest that you seek professional help. I mean, I don't wish that upon anybody. I mean, because we all go through shit. So, there's so much that we can, hold in us as human beings and whatnot. And again, if you feel like that you are fully committed on taking your own life, I highly suggest that you go and seek professional help. And if there's a moment where you're right then and there where you're going to, please call the hotline, because again, the world is a lot better with you in it, because you're one of the reasons why the world keeps spinning. You know what I'm saying? So it's, again, we all go through shit. It's definitely sad when people feel like they have no one to talk to and they have no one to speak about their problems with because of judgment, or you just don't want to put your problems or make your problems other people's problems. You know what I'm saying? But again, please call the hotline or please get some professional help. Because at the end of the day, you're so much better living in this world than you are being buried in this world. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to move over to story 3. This next post was posted underneath the Reddit forum r/let's not meet again by the username ashtray_zips. The title name, "The Time I Watched Somebody Die." Me and my friends decided to go skating at our favorite skate park. Everything was fine for the first hour, and then we heard a commotion. We walked toward the noise, and then that's when we saw a group of 8 to 10 people jumping a homeless man. It went from punching and kicking to these people literally bashing this man's head in with their boards. At the time, we all started to distance ourselves, but right as we did, one of the people pulled out a knife and repeatedly stabbed this man. Me and my friends were just frozen in shock. All of the attackers ran away, and this homeless man was absolutely drenched in blood. He got up, took like 10 steps, collapsed, and died. Cops show up, let that man's body sit there for about an hour. Eventually, they took the body away, and we all continued skating. The eeriest part is, later that night, the guy who delivered the final blows to this homeless man came back. One of my friends idiotically said, "Damn, y'all messed that guy up," which to the guy replied, "I don't know what you're talking about," with the most unsettling monotone voice and threatening look on his face. Mind you, he had dried blood on him from the attack. Scared the shit out of me. We stopped going to the skate park afterwards, so yeah, let's not meet again. And another Reddit user commented by the name ScreamCheese99, and he said, "Jesus God, dude. ... I mean, holy fuck. I mean that's definitely some like very traumatic to witness, and it just really shows you how like psychotic people are nowadays. Like, motherfuckers are just so, they're just so scary. I mean, I've had 2 instances where I have witnessed people died. And I mean, it's not the greatest thing. I mean, I've had a lady die in my arms before, so like just witnessing someone dying is not the greatest fucking experience you wanna see. You know, I mean, I've seen someone get stabbed myself when I was younger. I mean, it's literally like how like a horror movie is. Like, you see the shiny blade, and then next thing you know, you just see the red on the blade. So it's just, yeah, it's definitely not the funnest fucking experience to witness. And again, it just shows you how psychotic people are and how much empathy, sympathy, they got for people. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who, what started the argument or what's the reason why they started just beating the fuck out of this dude. I mean, it still doesn't give you a right to take someone's life. And the fact the dude came back and was like, oh yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Like none of that. I mean, I grew up in the hood, so it's always like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But I mean, for the fact that you stabbed a homeless dude and then you come back, you're like, oh man, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just, that's just so psychotic for someone to pull that shit. And it doesn't matter what happened. Again, that still doesn't give you the right to take someone's life. Not one bit. Now we're going over to the story 4. This next Reddit post is posted on the same forum, r/let's not meet again, by a user named Narwhal Wonderful 3533. And the title is, he pulled a knife on our first double date. When I was about 23, my friend Emily was using Tinder and matched with a guy. She sent him a photo of me and he told her his friend was interested. Before I knew it, we were planning a double date. Their idea of a first hangout? A hike. The guys picked us up and drove us to a desert-like trail where you could see the city and neighborhoods from afar off. I already felt a little unease, but I hadn't promised anything. I was just along for the ride. We started climbing higher up the trail. At some point, Emily and her date walked ahead and turned the corner and they disappeared down the hill. That left me alone with him. The second they were out of our sight, I felt his arm wrap around me, something pressing against my neck, and I looked down and realized it was a pocket knife. I let out a nervous laugh, probably pure shock. He actually grinned and said, "You laughed. You're my type of girl." Then he slipped the knife back into his pocket and kept his arm around me like nothing happened. I tried to move forward quickly to get through the rest of the hike. Afterward, they brought us back to his house. Apparently, they were really wealthy. I left my sweatshirt there by accident. Later, he sent a picture of it to Emily saying I'd get it back the next time I came over. There was no next time. I never saw him again. Let's not meet again. And then by another Reddit user by the name of KittyCat0930 commented, "What the fuck? If that's his way of joking around, he's a psychopath, or at least someone who is deeply fucked up." And then the OP Narwhal commented, "I know, right? I think those were my exact thoughts, like just completely shocked." I mean, wow. Like I just said in the video earlier, that just really shows you how fucking psychotic people are. I mean, I don't know who in the right mind, pulls up a knife, during your first date, and just put it towards their neck. I mean, and especially like the first date that your friend or whoever picked wanted to go hiking, like that's absolutely fucking stupid. Because this is the first time you're meeting these people, and it's secluding you from the rest of, society. So, people are fucking crazy nowadays, and I'm glad that the OP is chilling now. I'm glad that, I hope that she doesn't have any contact with this dude currently, because, at the end, you should worry about your safety. And again, it was absolutely stupid to go hiking, especially for a first date. Y'all could have went to like fucking Chuck E. Cheese or something, But yeah, that shit is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Again, thank y'all for watching this video. this is something completely different than what I usually do. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I'll try and do longer stories for the next time. Again, this is the first time I've ever done this type of video, so hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.